Good morning students. Today in this video we are going to learn something more on operation on fractions. So in this video we are going to learn something about number line first. Now you will think number line we have already taken up in integers, but the number line in integers is entirely different the one which we have in fractions. The slight difference that we have is the fractional form of numbers in the number line. Now to understand it better, we have a statement. Please read it carefully and understand what the statement is explaining us to know how to solve the fractions in the number line. Now, if a fraction has to be shown on a number line, if any fraction has to be shown on the number line, every unit means the scales that you provide after a number. In the scale also you have after 1, 5 to 10 units are given. That is nothing but the unit on the number line. So that unit should be divided in as many equal parts as denominator of that fraction. For example, you have a fraction that is 2 upon 3. That means the denominator is 3. So in the number line you will be dividing it into 3 parts. Suppose I have a number line 0, then 1, 2, the third number is 1. So here it means 0 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 3 is 1. When both the 3 gets cancelled, that is after dividing 3 by 3 I get 1. After 3, 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 6 by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then 7 by 3, 8 by 3, 9 by 3. 3 3s are 9. I get the answer as 3. So this way we have to do it. Now I will teach you the same in the number line form. Listen to it to understand how to plot these fractions in the number line. Now this is the question: 4 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5, 12 upon 5. So here what is the denominator? 5. That means we have to divide each unit into 5 parts. So I will be taking up 0 center. After 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth part is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next fifth part is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next fifth part is 3 and so on. Here also same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first one is 4 upon 5. 0 upon 5, 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5. This one I will plot it as A and write here 4 upon 5. After 4 upon 5, 5 upon 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5, 8 upon 5, 9 upon 5, 10 upon 5. 10 upon 5 means 10 divided by 5. I get the answer 2. So after 10 upon 5, 11 upon 5, 12 upon 5. So I have a number fraction here 12 upon 5. This will come after 2. I will plot 12 upon 5 as B. So now positive fractions are done. I will go with negative, that is minus 3 upon 5. 0 upon 5, minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, minus 3 upon 5, minus 4 upon 5, minus 5 upon 5. So minus 5 upon 5 and minus 3 upon 5. Which is the bigger number? Minus 3 upon 5. So that means minus 3 upon 5 will come in between this units. So 0 upon 5, minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, minus 3 upon 5. I will mark it as C. So the area which is C, that is one answer. The area which is A, that is one answer. The area which is B is one answer. So this way you will be plotting in your book as well. Now I will go with the practice set 11 in your textbook. Here again you have some questions. I will take up the question first one. You are given a number line. It is given as 0 upon 6, 1 upon 6. just look at the alphabets I am writing. Below that, whatever number comes, whatever fraction comes, we have to write that particular fraction. Only alphabets are not numbers. So 0 number comes 0 upon 6. So when it is origin and fraction is 0 upon 6, how many parts is the number line divided into? 6 units. So after 0 upon 6, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 upon 6 is 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 2. So likewise we have to do it. Now 0 upon 6, after that 1 upon 6, then 2 upon 6, 3 upon 6, next is A 4 upon, there is a mistake in your textbook, the numbers given are not proper. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth one we have it as A. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upon 6. Okay. Now this is your first answer, which is A. Then 1 is 6 upon 6, then 7 upon 6, then 8 upon 6, then 9 upon 6, then 10 upon 6 is B. Then you have 11 upon 6, then 12 upon 6 is 2, and moving on. Don't look at this number, this is written by mistakenly. So here we completed 0 upon 6, 1 upon 6, it's already given. So 2, 3, 4, this one is 5 upon 6. The alphabet A is having a value of 5 upon 6. Alphabet B is having value of 10 upon 6. Second one, zero is given, and see 1 is given as 5 upon 5. That means after 0, the fifth part is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we have to find here? A and B. I will take the other pen. A is in the third unit. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 and 5. Then B is in the second unit after 1. So 1, 2. 5 upon 5, 6 upon 5. The answer is 7 upon 5. Now the third one is for your homework from your textbook. We have a number line. 0 is written as 0. There is no division shown as such. We have to find it with the units provided. So after 0, in between 0 and 1, how many units are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh unit is 1. So similar it will be for 2 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now where we have to find the answer? The third unit after 0. 1, 2, 3. And the next one, it's third unit after 1. So this one you will be finding on your own in your notebook. Now the second question is similar to this one, where two group of numbers are given, from where we have to plot it in the number line. I will solve one for you so that you will understand the same thing which we have done here. The same thing is there in your problem set also. Still I will be doing one for you, and rest one you will be doing it on your own. Okay, now we have to represent three upon 5, 6 upon 5, 2, 3 upon 5. So 3 upon 5 is easy, 6 upon 5 is easy because they are normal fractions. One is proper and one is improper, but this is the mixed fraction. For plotting in the number line, we always need the fraction to be in single form, that is proper or improper. We cannot do it with mixed form. So I will convert this mixed fraction into proper or improper fraction. So 2 5s are plus 3, that is 13 upon 5. So now I will be drawing a number line. Now you can find the denominators are 5, that means all are positive. So I will be plotting my 0 over here. Origin is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth part is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Now the first one is 3 upon 5. So 0 upon 5, 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5. Then 4 upon 5, 5 upon 5, 6 upon 5. Every unit you will count 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 like this. So 0 upon 5 plus 1, 1 upon 5 plus 1, 2 upon 5 plus 1, 3 upon 5. Then 4 upon 5, 5 upon 5 is 1, 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5, 8 upon 5, 9 upon 5, 10 upon 5, 11 upon 5, 12 upon 5, 13 upon 5. So you are done with your plotting. So understood how to convert and then plot. So this is the way to solve the fractions on the number line. So here we complete about the number line and how to do it and convert it and get it with alphabets. The fraction should be always in the proper or improper form, but one thing to be noted is the units that you will be dividing as per the denominator given in the question. So now next we have multiplication of fractions. Is too easy. The same one you have done with numbers also. The same concept but just with fractions. Same thing, you have to multiply. We'll do it so that you can understand how to multiply the fractions. So for multiplying fractions, I would take some examples for you. Examples like I have 3 upon 5 into 5 upon 6. Now 3 into 5, 5 into 6, 15 upon 30. So 15 and 30 will go in which table? 5's table as well as 3 table. So you have to reduce it more so that you will get the answer as, or 15 and 30 will also go in the table of 15 directly. So no need to reduce it more and more. One time you reduce it, it's more than enough. So 15 upon 30 equals to 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30. Second one you have here is 5 upon 11 into 3 upon 7. So 5 into 3, 11 into 7. 5 into 3 is 15, 11 into 7 is 77. So now 5 upon 11 into 3 upon 7, that is 5 into 3 upon 11 into 7 is 15 upon 77. Since doesn't go in any same tables, we cannot divide it. Let us go to the next question. This is the answer of this one. 2 upon 7 into 3. Here 3 is not having any denominator. So we'll put it as 1. So 2 into 3 is 6, 7 into 1 7. Next one we have is 4 upon 8 into 2. Again 2 is without any denominator. So 2 upon 1. 4 2s are 8. 8 1s are 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. Next one we have is 3 into 4 upon 5. No denominator for 3. So upon 1 into 4 upon 5. 3 4s are 12. 5 1s are 5. 12 and 5 doesn't go in the same table. We cannot divide it. We will not get a proper whole answer. So we will leave it as it is. Moving towards your problem set. Again we have some questions for practice. Let's take up those questions from your problem set number 12. Now problem set number 12. The first one you have is 7 upon 5 into 1 upon 4. So 7 ones are 7, 5 fours are 20. Since we cannot divide it, leave it as it is. 6 upon 7 into 2 upon 5. 6 twos are 12, 7 fives are 35. 12 and 35 cannot be divided more or reduced. Leave it as it is. Next we have 5 upon 9 into 4 upon 9. 5 fours are 20, 9 nines are 81. 20 and 81 doesn't go in same table, so we can leave it as it is. This is the final answer of this question. 4 upon 11 into 2 upon 7. 4 twos are 8, 11 sevens are 77. Again in this question we cannot divide it or reduce it, so leave it as it is. Now I'll give you some questions for homework which you can solve in your book as form of practice. That is 1 upon 5 into 7 upon 2, 9 upon 7 into 7 upon 8, then 5 upon 6 into 6 upon 5, then you have 6 upon 17 into 3 upon 2. So these 4 questions are for homework for practice purpose. Do it so that you can understand more how to solve multiplication of fractions. Now we are left with 2 more questions in that problem set. We'll take up that and complete the video on multiplication of fractions. Now the first one that you have in the problem set 12 is Ashok Rao planted bananas on 2/7 of his field of 21 acres. What is the area of the banana plantation? So what is given here? Ashok Rao is a person who planted bananas on his field. Now how much part of the field is planted with bananas? 2/7 part. So as in the earlier sum of subtraction of fractions, again we had answer in fraction. But what we have to find? We have to find the number in whole, the area in whole, not in fraction. We need a proper number. We don't need fraction form. So to convert this fraction into number, we have to actually get the answer by multiplying 2 upon 7th part into total acre of land. Suppose this is the land, the entire area of the land is, this is 21 acres land. In this 21 acres land, only 2/7 part is bananas. So this 2/7 part, this is the fraction form. So we need actual acre form of that particular fraction. So what we will do, we will first write this statement. Part of bananas planted 2/7, total acres of land 21. Therefore area of banana plantation equals to 21 into 2 upon 7. Since 21 has no denominators, I will put 1. So 21 into 2, 42, 7 ones are 7. When I divide 42 divided by 7, I will get the answer as 6. So the area of banana plantation is 6 acres. So here we got 6 acres. So the answer is 6 acres of land was used for banana plantation. Now we have one more last question in this practice set number 12. That is, of the total number of soldiers in our army, 4/9 are posted on the northern border, 1/3 of them in the northeastern border. If the number of soldiers in the north is 5,40,000, how many are posted in the northeast? Now I'll show you a diagram from where you can understand this question, and then we will solve the answer. Now suppose this is the region: east, west, north, south. Okay, in this there are soldiers appointed in the northern part. Okay, soldiers appointed in the entire northern part. This fraction of northern part is 4/9. Fraction of northern region is 4/9, and in number it is 5,40,000. Number it is 5,40,000. We have to find the fraction of northeast and number in northeast, that is in this area. We have to find the total soldiers appointed in the northeastern part. Okay, only northeastern part, not western. So from the total of 5,40,000, how many soldiers are appointed in the northeastern part? Now to begin with, we will write the statement. The statement that comes here is total soldiers in northern border 5,40,000, that is 4/9 part. Now out of that we are given 1/3 part is on the northeastern border. Since we are given the fraction of northeastern, it is easy to find the number of northeastern. How? We'll multiply the fraction of northeastern into the total soldiers in the northern border of any country. Now here we'll take example of India. In India northern border there are 5,40,000 soldiers. Out of that 1/3 part is in the northeast. So therefore soldiers posted in northeastern border equals to 1/3 into 5,40,000. We'll get 5,40,000 upon 3. 1 into 5,40,000 is 5,40,000 upon 3. So divide 5,40,000 upon 3. I'll get the answer as, for you I'll be dividing and showing you here because it is a big number. So 3 ones are 3. 3 eights are 24. The zeros are directly put up. So the answer is 1,80,000. So therefore 1,80,000 soldiers are posted in the northeastern border. Understood? So here we complete the exercise, that is practice number 12 of multiplication of fractions. Now in this lesson we are left with only two topics, that is your division of fractions and reciprocal of, that is multiplicative inverse we could say. So we'll take up these two things in our next video of mathematics and we'll end up with the lesson. So before going to that topic, please revise all the videos of operation of fractions and understand the concept better, because this lesson is a bit tricky to understand the concepts of addition, subtraction and multiplication. Thank you once again.